Hello and welcome to this manifestation quest. Firstly, I want to congratulate you. Thank you for saying yes to yourself, to your manifestations, and to your soul. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to support you in this deep and potent journey that we are about to go on together. My name is Regan Hillier. I'm your trainer, I'm your guide, I'm your sister in manifestation, and I'm so excited because I know what's coming for you. This lesson is super important. Consider this your warm-up before we get started on day number 1. Today, we're going to be covering off how this quest works and also how you can get the most out of this quest. Welcome officially to the Mindvalley family. And once again, congratulations on joining this quest. I'm really excited to dive deeper with you. And in order to do this, I want to share a few pointers so that you know what's coming and you know what to expect. If you're someone who really wants to get the most out of this manifestation quest, then what's super important is that you choose, firstly, to show up. Not for me, not for Mindvalley, but for yourself, for your future self that is hoping and praying and wishing that you're going to say yes and go into this deep work, completing every single lesson, watching every session, watching and then rewatching, pausing, fast-forwarding, rewinding, going back and really pulling these trainings apart. Every single one of these trainings has important pieces of soul work, which you get to complete. And there are also many activations sprinkled throughout this quest. And it's really important that you go deep into these as well, because these are going to help shift and elevate and accelerate your manifestation results. So this manifestation quest is all about advanced manifesting. We start in the beginning and we layer it up piece by piece by piece. It is a whole formula where we take you behind the scenes of what it really looks like from the inside out to go into a deep adventure and journey in creating your ideal reality so that you can design a life that you're madly in love with in whatever way that looks like for you. When you start diving into the lessons in this quest, and when you start going into the soul work, and when you start going into the activations, you'll start noticing that you can manifest from a place of ease, of grace, and of flow. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a professional, or a student, or someone who just simply knows that you're destined for more in your life, you're going to experience instant physical results in your life that allow you to truly take your life and your career and every single element of your life to this next level. So as we go into my manifestation formula, we're going to be taking you behind the scenes of how to break this down, where to start. We're going to be understanding how manifestation is an inner game. And I'm going to be sharing with you so many tools and hacks and tips and secrets that you will only find within this manifestation quest. Throughout this quest, you are going to be using cutting-edge inner mind energetic strategies, which will allow you to tap into your manifestation superpowers, activating ultimate visioning and expansion, learning how to handle blocks and limitations which come up. You're going to understand how to bring the most powerful version of you to the table, and of course, how to accelerate your manifestations so that they show up faster. So how this quest is structured is that you have your lesson that you get to dive into, and then after every single lesson, there are pieces of soul work designed for you to dive deep into your manifestation superpowers and start putting into action what you've actually learned in the lesson. There are 9 different areas of your life, and during this manifestation quest, you get the opportunity to focus in on one of these. These categories are health, wealth, relationships, mindset, emotions, purpose, passion, contribution, and spirituality. And so you get to pick one of those focus areas, and then you'll be guided on how to ground into specific intentions and manifestations within that focus area of your life. So while it is possible to manifest amazing results in all 9 areas, I really recommend that you deeply connect and choose one of these areas of your life, which you will then place your complete focus on throughout this quest. So you can repeat the quest, and every time you do so, you can choose to focus on another area of your life. The beauty of this quest is that the tools that we'll be using can be applied to any of these 9 areas. So I want you to tune in and ask yourself right now, what is going to be your area of focus throughout this quest? The next thing that is important to know in order to prepare yourself is make sure you have a journal. Now, if you already have a journal that you can use that throughout the quest, but I recommend you go and get a manifestation journal. Make sure this journal is special and unique, and you can think of it as really allowing it to be your sacred space where you dive into each of the lessons each and every single day. There are also downloadable and editable PDFs that you can use instead, but there's something magical about picking up your pen and putting it to paper and spending that time with you, your manifestation journal, and your soul. As we go into each of these lessons and as you go deeper into the soul work and the activations, make sure that you have access to a private, quiet space where you can go really deep without any distractions and go deep into the tasks and all of the activations. Make sure you also join the tribe. This is your community. One of the fastest ways to heal and shift and upgrade is to be witnessed. And what a gift that you have a whole family of like-minded, powerful people that are on this journey with you, that only want you to rise and succeed and be even more amazing and manifest the life that you desire. So make sure you jump in there and introduce yourself to the tribe. Let us know, why are you here? Who are you? And what are you most excited about with this quest? Make sure you approach this quest with childlike curiosity. Put any expectations or things that you've learned in the past to the side. And even if you've gone really deep in spiritual or personal journeys and you've gone in and you've done a lot of inner work, I promise you, if you approach this with a blank slate, with total curiosity, you might be surprised as to what you get to unlock. The reason that you think you're here in this quest probably isn't actually the reason. So stay open and stay curious. Now, I'm going to load you up with tools and activations and downloads and transmissions throughout this powerful journey. And it's your job to try on all the clothes. It's almost like I'm giving you a new hat, and then I'll give you a jacket, and then I'll give you a pair of socks, and then I'll give you another pair of socks, and then another pair of socks. And then at the end of this quest, you're going to have all of Regan's tools and all of Regan's activations and all of Regan's lessons and learnings and gifts. And then you get to choose. But if you don't leave those old clothes at the door, then you're not going to have space in your system to try on the new things and see if they fit and see if you want to wear them into your future. So stay open, stay curious. There are activations sprinkled throughout this manifestation quest. What is an activation? An activation is similar to a guided visualization or a guided meditation, but it's different because instead of just meditating or just visualizing, I guide you into activating what is already within you. This is where this quest is not about becoming something you're not. It's about getting into radical authenticity with the truth of who you are at a deep level, at a soul level. The activations are closed eye. I guide you through it with my voice. And the only way you can mess it up is if you're sitting there going, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm not sure if this is something that will happen for me. If you're open, if you have a strong intention and you're ready and available for the magic and the miracles that get to unfold through these activations, then trust me, powerful things can unlock within you. These activations are using my method that I developed for years and years and years called the energetic architecture method. I explain this more as we go through the lessons, but just know that this is based off my own background in hypnosis and NLP and energy work and going deep into so many different modalities whilst refining my own modalities and then coming through with this powerful activating process which you get to experience. Now, there is a special bonus that I have for you that you are only able to unlock and activate if you are a part of this quest. So make sure you show up and keep going through all of the lessons. And maybe if you're really good at completing the lessons and completing all the tasks in the soul work, you'll find that you have access to this bonus activation. I am so excited to go deep with you. I have some soul work for you before we even get started in lesson number 1. Remember, I said consider this your warm-up. So part of warming up is practicing getting in the field and practicing diving into these soul tasks. So for the first piece of soul work, I want you to select your focus point for the quest. Which of the 9 areas of life are you going to choose to focus on? And then secondly, you get to set your intention for the quest. Now, don't worry about getting too specific on your manifestations at this stage. I'll guide you through that, and I'll share the best system of how to anchor in those manifestations. But for now, why are you here? What is your intention? Is your intention to go deep into a new iteration of yourself? Maybe your intention is to complete everything within this quest. Maybe your intention is to manifest some magical things beyond what you'd even expect. Get clear and get detailed, and make sure you share your intention with the tribe and the group. And the third piece of soul work is to introduce yourself to the tribe. We want to know, why are you here? Who are you? Let us feel your essence. Let us feel your intention. It's beautiful for all of us to come together and really lean into this powerful community of other people that are also activating their manifestation superpowers. So I am so excited to get started. I am ready to run with you. I am ready to fly with you. I will go as fast as you desire to go. And I promise you, if you stay committed and if you go through every single lesson and every single piece of soul work and every single activation, expect miracles to unfold in your reality. I love you so much. I'm so excited to get started in lesson number 1. Blessings. And remember, of course, you absolutely can have it all. See you on the first lesson.